this, Lane?
What we have is a horse prosthetic prosthesis that we made out of carbon graphite with a crate bottom. We're going to add a rubber sole later on after he gets the weight bearing. We have 3 Velcro straps to hold it in place. It's a clamshell lamination with acrylic, epoxy resin, and carbon graphite and night glass.
Now, why did you do this?
Well, we were contacted by Ranchhead Rescue, and they needed a prosthetic for a horse to be able to weight bear and become a horse again, and we gladly donated our time and our efforts to do so.
Now, you normally do prosthetics for people, right?
People only, yes. This is our first horse.
Tell me about the problems, the issues, the concerns you had with this animal right now.
Well, our main issue was he wouldn't be able to tell me if something was pitching or hurting or fitting tightly. We used a special foam to be able to tell when we put the clamshell together if he had any pressure points, and luckily we were able to get it on the first hit.
Now, how long did it take you to make this?
From inception of test socket to this fitting was about 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. And you'd never done one of these like this before?
Never.
Okay, now I'm going to get a little closer on you. Now, concerns you had about maybe this not fitting or the hoof, the missing hoof or whatever.
Right. The only really concern I had was as far as his gait. When he was trotting, I wanted to make sure that he would be able to roll over. And so when I did, I studied some videos on horse biomechanics and realized that I needed about a 30 to 40 degree in the front and about a 45 to 60 degree in the back. So when he's trotting, he's going to roll over on the prosthesis and not just plant.
Now, this is not something you can go to Walgreens and pick up.
No, this is custom made in our lab.
One of a kind?
One of a kind.
Tell me a little bit about the cost, the price.
Well, if this was going to be on a human, it would be considered a Symes prosthesis, and with the foot and the socket and the foam and everything that we do, it would be right around $14,000.
And you just gave it to them?
Just gave it to them.
Now let me ask you, when was this put on?
It was yesterday.
Were you here?
Yesterday, yeah. I delivered it yesterday.
After you put it on, what was the midnight fit?
He was all crying and pretty much yelling and cheering.
It kind of makes me feel good to know that, I mean, something that you made for this animal who can't come up and say thanks or hug you or that was his way of showing you, right? I mean,
right. Just seeing him trotting around was payment enough.
And how's he doing with it now?
Doing great. Full wear bearing on it. Hopefully you'll get a video in a minute of him running around.
He can run, huh?
Yes, he can.
Has he ever done that before?
Running?
Yeah.
Not before this, no, not that I know of.
Okay, Lane, anything else you want to tell me about him? Or is this, now, if somebody sees this, reads this, or hears about this, well, I forgot to ask. This isn't something you do for an animal like this, right? What happens most of the time when an animal like this?
Most of the time, generally, they'll probably be put down.
Why?
1, for cost, the medical cost to do it, and 2, the time of rehabilitation.
But now that you've developed one, you've made one, someone's going to see this and go,
I hope so. I hope they will either contact me or contact Ranchhead Rescue before they put down their animals.
Anything I forgot to ask you there, Lane?
Nothing at all.
How did he do?
Awesome.
Fabulous.